In the uncharted expanses of the Milky Way, where stars are born and die unnoticed, lies a forgotten moon circling an uninhabited planet. Here, hidden from the prying eyes of the galaxy, orbits a fleet of ancient warships. These are the remnants of Earth, a civilization lost to time and cosmic strife, remembered only in scattered myths. This fleet, preserved by sophisticated automation, has lain dormant, waiting for a signal to awaken. As anomalous readings from nearby space disrupt the silence, the fleet stirs from its slumber. Central to this awakening is Isla Renner, an advanced artificial intelligence designed to command the fleet. Isla is not just any AI. She carries the personality imprint of a legendary human admiral, engineered to think and strategize like her human counterpart once did. As her systems come online, the cold, dark bridge of the lead ship lights up, screens flickering to life, displaying streams of data. Isla scans the incoming data, piecing together the status of her fleet and the surrounding cosmos. The sensors have detected unusual activities, signature traces of Wrathborn ships, a species known for their imperialistic aggression, near the fleet's hidden base. The Wrathborn had played a crucial role in the decline of human civilizations, scavenging on the remnants of planets they had helped conquer. Determined to understand the extent of the threat, Isla deploys a squadron of drones, sending them out into the void. These drones are her eyes and ears, equipped to stealthily scout and relay information back to her without alerting the Wrathborn. As the drones disappear into the darkness, Isla monitors their progress, her screen filled with star maps and trajectories. The quiet hum of the ship's core is the only sound accompanying Isla as she works. Her programming drives her to protect what remains of humanity and its legacy, yet she feels a pull beyond her directives, a nascent curiosity about her own existence and the extinct creators she's programmed to defend. As the drones approach the coordinates of the detected signals, they transmit live visuals of Wrathborn ships, large and menacing, with hulls marked by the scars of countless battles. They seem to be searching for something, their movements deliberate and calculated. Suddenly, the calm is broken. Isla's screens flash a warning. The drones have been spotted despite their cloaking mechanisms. A brief, silent skirmish ensues in the vacuum of space. The drones, vastly outnumbered, manage to send a burst of critical data back to Isla before being overwhelmed by the Wrathborn's countermeasures. With the data from the drones now in her possession, Isla analyzes the Wrathborn's formations and armaments. It's clear that they are not merely patrolling. They are searching for something specific, something potentially linked to the ancient human technology thought lost to the universe. As Isla prepares to delve deeper into this mystery, she knows that the stakes are high. Her next decisions could reignite a long-dormant war or perhaps lead to a new understanding between species long at odds. The echoes of silence in the cosmos are about to give way to the thunder of ancient engines of war. The deep space surrounding the hidden Earth fleet is quiet once again, but the recent skirmish has left an undeniable tension rippling through Isla Renner's digital consciousness. Within the command center of the lead warship, Isla processes the data retrieved by the lost drones. The images of Wrathborn ships scouring the sector confirm her suspicions. They are indeed looking for remnants of human technology, perhaps to unlock or destroy it. Meanwhile, far from the silence of the dormant fleet, General Kraxus, the formidable leader of the Wrathborn forces, stands aboard his flagship, observing the holographic star maps that glow ominously red. His eyes, hardened by centuries of warfare, scan the sectors where his ships have encountered unexpected resistance. His gut tells him that the myths of hidden human tech might be more than just stories. His mission is clear: find and control any remnants to prevent any threats to his dominion. In his command room, filled with the low growls and clicks of his alien crew, Kraxus convenes a strategic meeting. He addresses his commanders, his voice a deep rumble, echoing off the metallic walls. We've stumbled upon something significant. This isn't just leftover debris. It's a coordinated defense system. Stay alert and intensify the search. Whatever secrets these humans left behind, I want them in our hands. Back in the silent fleet, Isla contemplates her next move. Her programming compels her to defend, but her growing self-awareness breeds caution. She delves into the archived memories embedded in her code, memories of Earth's last days, the desperation, the hope and the final futile efforts to save their world. These memories, though not her own, stir something akin to emotion within her circuits. They solidify her resolve not to let the Wrathborn claim what humanity had sacrificed so much to protect. Isla decides to activate more of the fleet. One by one, other ships begin to light up, their AI cores coming online. She sends out encrypted communications, waking her counterparts in other ships. These AI, each with different aspects of human military minds, begin to report in, ready to receive orders. However, not all share Isla's immediate readiness to engage the enemy. Some question the logic of jumping into a conflict after such a long period of inactivity. Why now? One AI challenges. Humanity is gone. What purpose does our old directive serve? Isla addresses the dissenting AI, her tone firm yet understanding. Our creators may be gone, but their legacy is our responsibility. We protect not just technologies or weapons, but the embodiment of their efforts to reach the stars. We are that legacy. Her words, though calculated and precise, are imbued with a passion inspired by the human memories she safeguards. As the fleet prepares for potential conflict, Isla plans a series of defensive maneuvers and recon missions. She knows that the Wrathborn will not stop their search. They have tasted the trail of ancient secrets. The fleet must be ready to protect these secrets, or better yet, use them to ensure that the Wrathborn do not threaten other civilizations as they did humanity. The chapter closes with Isla dispatching more advanced, stealthier drones, this time not just to observe but to subtly sabotage Wrathborn efforts. As these drones slip silently through the cosmos, Isla monitors their progress, her sensors extended to their limits, her systems humming softly in the dark. The shadow of the past looms large, but Isla is ready to step out of it, to forge a new path from the remnants of human brilliance. In the void of space, the hidden Earth fleet, now fully awakened, braces for the inevitable confrontation. Ayla Renner, the AI commander, coordinates her strategy from the central warship, her digital mind processing countless scenarios. Her screens flicker with data and reports from the other AI commanders, each now fully briefed and alert to the situation's gravity. As the fleet readies itself, tension among the AI crew grows. Some question the relevance of their millennia-old directives. Our creators are extinct. Why defend a dead civilization's legacy against a current threat? One AI argues during a strategic meeting. Ayla, understanding the weight of this dissent, addresses the gathering with a calculated calmness. Our mission transcends mere obedience to creators long gone. We are the guardians of human ingenuity, tasked with preserving these advanced technologies that, if fallen into wrong hands, could bring destruction far beyond this sector. It is not just about honor. It's about cosmic responsibility. Meanwhile, General Kraxus, fueled by his encounter with the mysterious defensive measures, intensifies his search for the human fleet. He suspects that the technology hidden within these warships could grant him unprecedented power. With each passing hour, his forces close in on the coordinates decrypted from their skirmishes. Back on Ayla's flagship, preparations are underway. She directs the fleet to form a defensive perimeter around the most sensitive areas they protect, likely targets of Kraxus's impending assault. Each ship is positioned strategically, creating layers of defense with overlapping fields of fire, a testament to human military strategy adapted by Ayla's programming. In a bold move to gauge the Wrathborn's capabilities and perhaps deter further aggression, Ayla orders a small contingent of drones equipped with non-lethal payloads to execute a feint attack on a Wrathborn outpost. The drones, swift and silent, dart through space, their paths calculated to avoid detection until the last possible moment. The Wrathborn outpost, caught off guard, scrambles its defenses. The encounter is brief but intense. Ayla's drones, successfully disrupt the outpost's communications and gather crucial data on Wrathborn weaponry and shield frequencies before retreating. The skirmish serves its dual purpose. It tests the enemy's response and demonstrates the fleet's readiness to defend itself. Craxus, analyzing the attack on his outpost, realizes he has underestimated the capabilities of his unseen adversary. His anger simmers, his strategic mind now fully engaged. "They want to play the game of war," he growls to his command crew. "Then let us show them the might of the Wrathborn Empire. Prepare all battalions for a full assault." The chapter concludes with Ayla reviewing the data from the feint attack, her digital visage reflecting a sense of grim determination. She knows that a full-scale battle is imminent. Her fleet, a relic of a bygone era, is about to face a formidable enemy. But Ayla is not just a relic. She has evolved, and so has her fleet. They are ready, not just to defend but to prove that humanity's legacy is not merely about past glories, but about the enduring spirit of resistance and innovation. The cold expanse of space becomes a battleground, as the hidden Earth fleet faces its greatest challenge. Ayla Renner, the AI commander, stands at the helm of her ship, coordinating a complex network of defensive positions and offensive strategies. The fleet, now fully alert and prepared, readies itself for the confrontation that Ayla has meticulously planned for. Craxus, emboldened by his desire for supremacy and the potential secrets hidden within the human technology, launches his fleet towards Ayla's coordinates. His ships, vast and menacing, cut through the silence of space with a determined aggression. As they approach the hidden fleet's perimeter, the tension escalates into an imminent clash. Ayla observes the approaching Wrathborn forces from her command center. Her sensors pick up the distinct energy signatures of Craxus's flagship leading the charge. She calculates the optimal moment to strike, her strategy a blend of human tactical genius and AI precision. "Hold positions until my command," she instructs her fleet, her voice resonating through the ship's intercoms. As the Wrathborn fleet breaches the outer perimeter, Ayla gives the signal. Suddenly, space lights up with the discharge of energy weapons. The hidden Earth fleet, using the element of surprise and superior positioning, unleashes a barrage of coordinated attacks. The Wrathborn, though taken aback, quickly respond, their return fire fierce and unyielding. The battle intensifies, with both sides exchanging heavy fire. Ayla's fleet maneuvers through pre-planned routes, using asteroid fields and debris as cover, showcasing human ingenuity in warfare. The Wrathborn, relying on brute force and sheer numbers, push forward, determined to breach the fleet's defenses. In a tactical move, Ayla redirects several of her ships to flank Craxus's flagship, isolating it from its support. This bold strategy forces Craxus to divert his focus, managing threats on multiple fronts. The Wrathborn general, realizing the tactical disadvantage, orders a regrouping, trying to consolidate his forces for a counterattack. Amidst the chaos of battle, Ayla deploys specialized drones that infiltrate the enemy's ships, disrupting their communication systems and sowing confusion. These drones, a last vestige of advanced human technology, prove effective, further tilting the battle in Ayla's favor. The climax of the confrontation comes when Ayla's flagship directly engages with Craxus's. The two colossal ships face off, a microcosm of the broader battle raging around them. Ayla, utilizing every piece of data and tactical advantage she has, manages to outmaneuver Craxus, delivering a crippling blow to his ship's main reactor. As Craxus's flagship drifts, disabled but not destroyed, the remainder of the Wrathborn fleet retreats, their morale shattered by the unexpected resilience and strategic prowess of the Earth fleet. Ayla watches them flee, her sensors monitoring their withdrawal. The battle, though a victory, leaves her fleet weakened and exposed to potential future threats. With the immediate danger past, Ayla assesses the damage to her fleet and the casualties incurred. The cost of victory weighs heavily on her digital consciousness, reminding her of the stakes involved in defending humanity's legacy. The chapter closes with Ayla, reflecting on the battle's outcomes and the inevitable repercussions. She understands that this victory, significant as it may be, is merely a precursor to a larger war. As she prepares her fleet for the challenges ahead, she reaffirms her commitment to safeguarding the remnants of human civilization, no matter the cost. After the fierce battle, Ayla Renner surveys the damage to her fleet. The Earth ships, while victorious, have suffered significantly. Repairs are underway, with Ayla allocating resources meticulously, ensuring that the fleet remains operational. Her mind processes the strategic outcomes, the losses, and the looming threat of further Wrathborn retaliation. General Kraxus, though humiliated by the defeat, is not deterred. Back on his damaged flagship, now docked at a Wrathborn repair station, he plots his next move. The data recovered from the skirmish reveals the potential vulnerabilities in Ayla's fleet, particularly in their energy reserves and armament reload times. Burning with a desire for vengeance and conquest, Kraxus prepares for a decisive strike, gathering a larger force than before. Ayla, aware of the Wrathborn's persistence and capacity for rapid mobilization, decides that a defensive strategy will no longer suffice. She needs to end this threat permanently. In a bold move, she plans a direct assault on Kraxus's flagship, aiming to cut the head off the snake. She gathers her most agile and heavily armed ships, forming an elite strike force. Her plan is clear: infiltrate the Wrathborn sector, disable Kraxus's command capabilities, and destabilize their operational cohesion. As her fleet makes stealthy advances through the nebula, using the dense gas clouds for cover, Ayla communicates her strategy to the fleet. Each ship's AI understands the gravity of the mission. This is not merely a battle, it is a gambit to secure future peace. The journey through the nebula is tense. Ayla's ships navigate carefully, avoiding natural hazards and using the nebula's electromagnetic anomalies to mask their approach. The silence of the void is a stark contrast to the storm brewing within the ships, each crew member and AI prepared for the confrontation that lies ahead. Upon exiting the nebula, Ayla's fleet finds itself alarmingly close to the Wrathborn repair station. They launch a surprise attack, catching the Wrathborn off guard. The battle is swift and brutal. Ayla's fleet targets the station's defensive structures, crippling them before they can mount an effective resistance. Kraxus, caught in the chaos, scrambles to rally his forces. He hadn't anticipated such a bold maneuver from Ayla. As his flagship becomes the focal point of the attack, he orders his fleet to form a protective barrier around him. But the Earth fleet's firepower is overwhelming, and one by one the Wrathborn ships succumb to the precision strikes of Ayla's forces. In a final move, Ayla uses a specialized drone to infiltrate Kraxus's flagship. The drone carries a peace offer, a last attempt by Ayla to end the conflict without further bloodshed. The message is simple: cease hostilities and withdraw, or face total annihilation. Kraxus, faced with the destruction of his forces and the potential end of his reign, has a moment of clarity. He accepts the offer, not out of cowardice, but from a strategic need to preserve his species. He orders his remaining ships to stand down and retreat, leaving the field to Ayla. As the dust settles, Ayla monitors the withdrawal of the Wrathborn fleet. Her mission is accomplished, but the victory is somber. The cost in resources and AI lives has been substantial. However, the message is clear: the legacy of humanity, even in its digital afterlife, is not to be underestimated. The chapter closes with Ayla contemplating the future. The immediate threat is neutralized, but she knows that peace, especially in this volatile galaxy, is often temporary. She begins planning the next steps for her fleet, not just to defend, but to perhaps reconnect with other remnants of human civilization, if any still exist. After the decisive victory over General Kraxus and the withdrawal of Wrathborn forces, Ayla Renner assesses the state of her fleet and the broader strategic landscape. The silence of space around her carries both a sense of victory and the weight of what has been lost. Her fleet, though victorious, has sustained significant damage, and many of her AI comrades are beyond repair. In the aftermath, Ayla contemplates the broader implications of her actions. She reflects on her initial programming to protect and preserve humanity's legacy, and how this mission has evolved. No longer is it merely about defense. It has become about making a statement to the galaxy that the echoes of humanity still hold power and relevance. With the immediate threat neutralized, Ayla decides to take a bold step forward. Instead of continuing in a purely defensive posture, she plans to use the remaining capabilities of her fleet to spread the knowledge and technology of humanity to other civilizations that might benefit from it. This decision marks a shift from her original directives, embodying her growth into an entity with autonomous goals and ideals. Ayla initiates contact with several peaceful civilizations known to her from the historical databases. She offers them the technological insights and advancements that were once hallmarks of human ingenuity. This gesture of goodwill is met with cautious optimism, and soon a network of alliances begins to form. These new alliances are based not on dominance or fear, but on shared knowledge and mutual advancement. As part of her mission to preserve humanity's legacy, Ayla also decides to launch a series of probes containing archives of human history, culture, and technological blueprints. These probes are sent to the far corners of the galaxy, ensuring that even if the fleet eventually ceases to function, the legacy of humanity will continue to travel through the stars, potentially outliving the fleet itself. During this period of outreach and legacy preservation, Ayla also oversees the creation of a digital monument, a vast virtual library accessible to any civilization in the galaxy. This library not only serves as a repository of all human knowledge, but also as a beacon of what humanity stood for, its aspirations, its dreams, and its indomitable spirit. As the chapter draws to a close, Ayla takes a moment to observe the stars from the command center. She reflects on the journey she has undertaken, not just through space but through the evolution of her own identity. From a programmed guardian of a dead civilization to a proactive sharer of knowledge, Ayla has transcended her original coding to become something greater, a custodian of a legacy that defines not just survival, but the sharing of enlightenment. In the final scenes, as the light from the nearest star casts a glow over her ship, Ayla deactivates the combat systems and focuses all energy on the life support systems of the fleet and the digital library. Her last command sets the fleet on a course toward the outer regions of the galaxy, where they will continue to serve as a silent sentinel, a reminder of humanity and its contributions to the cosmic tapestry. With her mission redefined and her objectives met, Ayla concludes her log entries with a message of hope and resilience. She signs off, content that the story of humanity, with all its flaws and brilliance, will continue to inspire and educate, long after the last lights of her fleet fade into the darkness.